My interpretation of the safe borders exits from the country at the moment could be as a result of COVID pandemic. It could also be internal issues affecting the organization, or it could also be the general world economic downturn that has affected this. But in any way, and for whatever reason, it's going to affect the sector and the employment that the sector has. And remember, transport and logistics sector employs quite a number of people. It will affect people in Kenya in a very major way in terms of employment. Obviously, there is a lot of disruption in the sector by COVID. Remember, logistics supports trade. It's the wheels under which trade runs on. When it is touched, when we cannot operate 24 hours, when we cannot carry a full load, meaning the optimal numbers, above optimal numbers, then efficiency and returns on investments in the sector becomes very low. That affects investors who probably get loans and cannot repay those loans within the times that they have agreed. It therefore means that more and more businesses are going to re-strategize to see how well this can be done. I think the government should come up with ideas like investing more. Economic stimulus package that has been given to other areas is one way of looking at it. There are other ways of looking at it. Creating more order in the city, allowing 24-hour operations, but following the protocols laid down by the Ministry of Health can still be done side by side. But of course, we cannot throw caution to the wind. We must first of all talk safety first and safety always, then be able to operate so that the investors in this sector can reap what they have put in terms of investment. But we must emphasize and we must encourage the government to lead by putting in a lot more resources in the sector, not to leave the private sector alone. The fact that COVID-19 is not reducing numbers as we may have expected, I can say that we expect a lot of organizations to either scale down or close completely if they cannot reap their initial capital outlay and investment, or we may have departures of organizations that have invested from elsewhere, like Safe Boda. We only hope that this does not continue in this manner, because I foresee a lot of effects, particularly in the sector.